Hello again, everybody. It's the Reverend Jay Goldstein, and welcome to another episode of Doodling with Reverend Jay. In today's episode, we're going to be drawing a wishing well. Now, wishing wells are a lot of fun. You might remember them from fairy tales, fables, or even dirty jokes. So let's draw one. I like to start drawing a wishing well by drawing the sides of the well itself. All I've done is just drawn two vertical lines that are up and down, and then I'm going to connect them with a bunch of lines that are kind of curved. And what I'm doing here is I'm creating the rows for the stones that this wishing well is made from. Next, I'm going to make a couple of short lines here on the sides and bring them in so that they meet the top of what we've already drawn. So that if we now connect the top of these two lines, believe it or not, we have most of the shape of our wishing well already done. Next, we're going to want to put some of the detailings in from the inside of the wishing well so that it doesn't get in the way later. Make a couple of lines like that, two close together and two close together over there towards the sides. Then a line goes over that, and we've created the top of the wishing well, which is a trapezoid for some reason. Well, it always is, isn't it? Now we can put some details into the stones of the wishing well. And if you want to know more about this kind of a pattern, you can look at how I did a brick wall in an earlier video. I'll put the link down in the, what do you call those? Comments or description. And stones are a lot like bricks, except they're round or rounder than bricks. But you make them the same way, and that you kind of stagger them. So 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. And since their stones are a little bit more round, you can indicate that with the shading. Kind of color in one of the corners, or like that, with a rounded kind of a shadow. And repeat that in each one of them, because the light source will be the same on pretty much all of these, right? I'm probably wrong about that. Please remember, I am not a licensed art instructor or even a decent artist, so you take your chances when you follow my instructions. We'll do that up here too. And what we're doing is we're creating the stone texture, the pattern, the elements of this wishing well, which is made out of stone. And what makes this wishing well different than any well? What makes a wishing well special? How does it become a wishing well rather than a regular well? Well, I'll tell you, I have no idea. If you do, please put the answer in the comments below and tell everybody. So we've got the stone right here, finished. We want to make the back of the well here by making a curved line that stops when you see how that does that? Do I have to explain that? It stops and then it starts and then it, okay. Next, make a small circle, another curve right along there. And this will allow us to indicate the top of the well like that. You just do that with little dashed lines and little curves. And what's going to pull off this illusion is coloring in the hole. Hopefully your pen has more ink in it than mine does, as this seems to be not as dark as I want it to be. So once you've filled in the hole right there, you give the illusion of there being a well. Put some lines across here to show that this is made out of wooden slats. And a little sign. You're going to need a little sign right here that comes down on two little ropes. And let's write what says on the sign, and then we'll figure out how big the sign has to be. So we'll write wishes, 5 cents. That's right. It's a very affordable wishing well. And by writing the words first, it allowed us to make the sign the appropriate size. And that's basically it. Put some grass down here, as we usually do. And as this pen fades into dryness, we get ready to throw it away. We've finished another drawing here, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave some comments down below, hit the like button, subscribe to these videos. There will be more. I don't know how many. I'm getting inspired to do something else. But if you want, I will continue to make these. Maybe not on a daily basis. Who knows? It's up to you. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Till next time, Reverend J. Ta-da. Ta-da!
This is Donnie Gladfelter, Business Development Manager and Technical Specialist here at CAD Microsystems. In this video, I'll review some of the most effective methods for repairing AutoCAD drawings that you're otherwise having trouble with. The first method we'll take a look at is the audit command. This is the absolute best place to start whenever you observe an issue with an AutoCAD drawing. From odd drawing behavior to issues with plotting, the audit command is your first line of defense for repairing an AutoCAD drawing. Found beneath the application menu under the Drawing Utilities heading, the audit command will perform a basic integrity check of the current drawing, fixing any errors that it finds. When using the audit command, it's important to pay attention to the command line. First, you want to verify any errors that were found were also fixed. Similarly, if the command did indeed find any errors, you'll also want to rerun the audit command to ensure that no additional errors exist in the drawing. If either the errors or the observed issues persist, you'll want to graduate to a slightly more powerful command. The Recover All command will scan both the selected drawing as well as any drawings referenced into it. Consequently, we especially recommend using this command if a drawing in question also includes any external references or XREFs as they're commonly known. You'll find the Recover All command on the application menu, also under the Drawing Utilities heading. From here, we'll choose Recover and then Recover with XREFs. After selecting this command, a warning dialog will display to alert you that it will perform a recover operation on both the selected drawing and all attached XREFs. Click Recover the drawing file to continue. This will open a file dialog where you can browse to and select the drawing file in question. Once the Recover All operation is complete, AutoCAD will display a drawing recovery log summarizing any issues it found along the way. Like the audit command, we recommend reviewing this log to ensure that any errors discovered were also fixed. With any potential drawing errors out of the way, the final operation we recommend is to purge your drawing. To do this, we'll revisit the application menu under the Drawing Utilities heading and select Purge. The Purge dialog will open to display a list of any unused named items such as blocks, layers, and textiles within the current drawing. In addition to the items listed, we also recommend choosing the Purge Nested Items option as well. This will further extend the cleaning action of the purge command by removing any unreferenced items that were previously named by one of the items on this initial list. Finally, to ensure your drawing is as clean as possible, we recommend clearing out any registration apps within the current drawing. Since these can affect the functionality of some third-party applications, Autodesk has omitted this option from the Purge dialog we were just using. To access this option of the Purge command, you must launch the command line version of the command by entering -purge at the command line. After launching the command line version of the purge command, you'll have the option labeled regapps. Selecting it will scan for and remove any leftover regapps within the current drawing. In our experience, the procedures outlined in this video correct the widest range of AutoCAD drawing-based issues. If for some reason the procedures do not correct your AutoCAD drawing file, some advanced drawing recovery procedures may be necessary. We'll look to cover some of these advanced procedures in a future video. In the meantime, we invite you to connect with us through our Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn channels for additional industry insights, events, and additional tips such as this video.